What is up, guys? We're back with the one, the only, Eric McCarthy. What'd you do today, Eric?
Got 10th at a regional display. The bubble, yay. It's not even a bubble because it's 10th, it's not 9th.
Hey man, we'll get him next time, What deck did you play?
Spright. The Spright strategy, I guess you could say.
Ooh, hey, best deck in the format?
Not really.
Alright.
My list was terrible.
Let's get into the deck.
Alright, so. 3 block. 3 Spright block. This card was broken. Search monster seems pretty good in the monster deck. 3 jet. Search back row. Starter broken, smasher's terrible. 2 red. 2 carrot. Those cards underappreciated. Just negating back row this, especially since a lot of like the people who play this deck think that the adventure engine is playable. It's like not, but at the same time though, speaking of the stop right of Air Mystere is kind of nice and doesn't negate activation, negates effect. So the guy went like, right? And I said, no, and he goes, all right? And I said, no? What? Huh? And he tried to say, there's another guy essentially like, under-branded loss? Actually, branded fusion? I go, negate. He goes, all right, I'm going to resolve now. I said, it negates effect. He goes, oh, it's Harbinger. And I said, yeah, game's over. I want a German one. I hate this card. Every time this card's been fucking legal, there's just some kind of bullshit or an FTK. Mass Driver, let's go.
Next up, Helios.
Shout out the boy for letting me borrow 3 turbo packs. Ooh, actual king for the mini flex. When I normal summoned this today, some guy said I'm getting turbo pack Diva done, and it was kind of funny. I was like sitting there like, yeah, I totally own these. They're definitely mine. Agree, totally, 100%. Thank you, Brandon. Hand traps, cringe ratios, because it's 3 Ash, 3 Ogre, 3 Imperm, and 2 DD Crow, because I couldn't find the third one. So, we played 2 Crow. Sucks, because this was the best hand trap, and I wish I had more of it. Every time I crowed a Ronin Totem, my opponents went, oh, that's not good. And this card's broken, and this card sucks. I drew it every game. And
you drew the one of every game?
This card is so fucking bad when you draw it. I drew it every single game. And I'm like, huh, if this was any other card in my entire deck besides Smashers, it's crazy. But then there's those game states where you're like, wait a minute, Smashers is an FTK. I kind of just win here by Smashers. Then I wanted to maximize on the power spell, so I played 3 this one, 3 that one. This was the most ignorant card in my deck today. Like, outclassed this tenfold. I stole stuff, the hand looped. It was just ridiculous. I don't care if you played Yu-Gi-Oh that turn. You're not going to be playing for the rest of this game.
Mixed rarity.
And then, yeah, I couldn't find my 3rd secret. And then, that was because I couldn't find my 3rd crow. Funny thing is, I could have just not put anything in it for that crow, so I'm already at 43 cards.
Oh my god. 43, lucky number.
True. And that's what I put in the solid list back in Wisconsin. 2 elf. 3rd one is never needed. I never needed a 3rd elf. And I was saying that, I'm like, huh, I wish I could make the 3rd elf in this game. Almirage for swap combo, summon Ash, bounce Ash. Yup. Should've been Cerberus, no cap. I wish I had Cerberus. No room. This card was just good because it was a late 3, and then kill people. There's a lot of people who cut these lists like card. So I just see like they make like Cat Shark and play Downer and stuff like that. That's just incorrect. You need a way to kill people, and access code is just game. 2 big boy, broken. My opponent let this resolve, and he said on resolution I'm gonna activate IP. He tried to make an Avermax. I said no, you can't. He's like, why? I'm like, you're under Spright. He goes, oh.
So that's how you top.
Hey, apparently you just cheat and just make Avermax all day with an IP Masquerade and you'll top. That guy did top today, apparently. Toad, this card's broken. Best, now actually for the second best card I'm gonna check outside of Elf, and that was Gin Buster. Gin Buster was unbelievably strong today. You just make your blue and your jet into it, and your opponent goes, wait a minute, that's a monster negate that doesn't destroy. That Sherry in your hand, stay in there. You're not using that for anything. It actually came up a lot. And then we don't talk about Toad. This is actually probably the best Exes I've ever read, but it's not as good as Gin Buster.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, no, but this one's better because it makes this one.
No Donner?
Huh? I don't need it. I never like saw myself like being like, oh, I wish I had the extra Zeus interaction here. There's so many times, like I remember against one of my tier opponents, I had to use one of the materials to bounce. He's like, I don't know why you just didn't make Downer into this, and I'm like, you had another effect. I'm like, yes, because Zeus can use 2 activations with 3 materials. Agree. I definitely did not have to Cavalier bounce something. Oh, I put that card on my side. Don't play this card on your side. It was for mainly like 3 decks. I didn't play against any of those decks.
Oh, were they?
You did play against one of them.
Huh? No, I got shifter in that game.
Against what decks?
Oh, yeah, no. That was like, I'm saying like, huh? Oh, no. I was talking about the Flunder player. It was like okay against Flunder, but like not really because they shifted me. I put it in for like Drytron. I didn't see it. I was expecting to play against Dragon. I didn't play against Dragon. I was expecting to play against Punk. I didn't play against Punk.
You decided in first play?
Huh? Hell no. I'll get to that card last. That's my crime tech. Alright, so this card sucks to play Cosmic instead, but at the same time you kill yourself with all your cards. But like, I don't like discarding cards in this deck. It felt really bad. This is really scary in this deck. Because if like you just go like starter and you do all those plays and whatnot, all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, I just halved my life. I'm down to like, that's actually how one of my opponents lost. He went, reboot my anti-spell, and then he started, and on my turn he started, he's at 1800, and I just said, alright, punch the token, your adventure token, and you die. Because I just had a big access code. I didn't even need to pop anything. And then I'm really, really scared of Dark Ruler, so we just play every card in the game that says out Dark Ruler, and it's like, you can't Dark Ruler. I have such fear of that card, I have no idea. And like, I got Dark Ruler like 50 times today, no cap. It was ridiculous.
You played through it. You played through it.
Sometimes. The other times, I looked at my hand and I said, huh, I'm dead. And then the actual crime tech was this card.
Shifter.
I just sided this in against tier. My opponent went Sharon effect, and I said, hey, you're in. And he goes, he dumped his whole hand for a win because he just had enough stuff to do it. But then he lost because he lost all his resources. Like, this card was just stupid. It was also meant to be putting against decks like, again, like Drytron. And also Punk, because if Punk's under Shifter, if Drytron's under Shifter, it's kind of just free. But yeah, that's it for the list.
Was whoever had the sirloin and ribs paying in cash or
Card.
card? Oh, okay, you still haven't paid it. Okay, I was just making sure.
So-
Thank you guys. Have a good night.
Yeah, that was the list. Some little tips. Play a third pro. Maybe find a way to fit in Cerberus.
Play a different deck?
Probably that. And then don't play. No, I'm never playing Swiss Pixies again. If anything, the next card to get cut out of this fucking deck, and I can't because it's too goddamn broken, is this card because I just drew it every game.
You're not cutting that.
I can't! You're right, I can't! But this card's so cheeks because you draw it every game. It's like, I wish it was any part of my Yu-Gi-Oh deck. Yeah.
All right. Any shout-outs before we end?
Yeah, shout outs to Rango specifically. AJ Candelario, he was here in spirit today. Man overslept. He was the only one we actually needed to come get his invite, and he overslept. It's just a sad
he made a
moment.
choice so we didn't have to face him.
Oh, okay. And then shout out to TDS, TGS, all that bullshit. Shout out to this dumbass. He played his tier element strategy. That deck sucks.
Yeah, I just super follow people.
All right. Thank you guys. Back at it.